Newly acquired linebacker Baron Browning had his debut in Week 10 for the Arizona Cardinals defense. And guess what? It was a lot better than you might think. Dive into Baron Browning's debut and if he was a steal for the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get started. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Definitely do me a huge favor, smack up that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. On this channel, we cover conversational pieces, breaking news, everything surrounding your favorite team. So subscribe it up. It's absolutely for free. And another huge shout out here to the channel members, all of the Arizona sports fan here on YouTube. Thank you so very much for going the extra mile. You guys are truly amazing. All right, everybody, let's go and dive right into it. Let's talk about linebacker Baron Browning, who had his debut in an Arizona Cardinal uniform in Week 10. Now, let's take it back just a little bit here. The Arizona Cardinals ended up being active here in the trade deadline when making one acquisition, and the Cardinals traded away a 6th round pick in 2025 to acquire linebacker from the Denver Broncos, Baron Browning. Now, to me, I was really hoping for a little bit more of a splash play, but looking at the debut here of Baron Browning, I think we might have got a diamond in the rough, right? Monty Ossenfort knows what he's doing, and I'm not going to doubt him moving forward, but it's really cool to take a look at the film, right? All the different combinations that we're seeing here at the outside linebacking core, right? We've seen obviously Zaven Collins and Jesse Luketa and Victor Dimukeje, Jesse Luketa and also Baron Browning. It's just all the different combinations that we have out there. This defense truly is one of those defenses that really pride themselves in keeping the rotation going, keeping the players healthy, keeping the players, to have an ability of not over exhausting these players. So I do really like it, and it's really working, right? Now, we don't really truly have that X factor here on the outside for the Arizona Cardinals defense. And I don't think it really takes a diehard Arizona Cardinal fan to know that we don't have that X factor on the outside, right? The last one we had was Chandler Jones, and that was years ago. So as of right now, where the Cardinals stand in their outside linebacking core, got players like Zaven Collins, Victor Dimukeje, Baron Browning, Jesse Luketa, and rookie out of Clemson, Xavier Thomas. So we're seeing a good dosage of rotation, but today I really want to focus here on Baron Browning and his debut and what actually he's done in this game versus the Jets. And honestly, it was actually a really good debut. Now, if you take a look at the stats, you're probably going to say to yourself, man, this guy has not done anything for the Cardinals. Why did we trade away a 2025 6th round pick? Now, let me stop you there. It's a 2025 6th round pick here for the Cardinals at the end of the day. So honestly, this is one of those picks where it's kind of a luxury pick. It's one of those lottery picks, and I guess you're really depending on how you look at it. Cardinals took a swing and addressing the edge rushing core, and they ended up getting somebody that a lot of people actually value, Baron Browning, as a potential starter here in the NFL. And Baron Browning feels like he is a starter in the NFL as well.
And I show what I can do. I know I'm a starter in this league, and I know I can play at a high level, so I'm just excited about this opportunity to do that here.
So let's go ahead and bring out the tape here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look here at the debut of Baron Browning. Okay, now this first play, he is split out over to the left-hand side. There's not really a big impact on this specific play. Just wanted to go ahead and add it here for a filler, but you will see an arrow to the specific player in terms of where he's at. So on this first play, spin moves, pursuits over to Aaron Rodgers and forces him to have a very bad throw in the end zone. But you will see another angle here, which is a little bit better. Split out over to the left-hand side. Ball is snapped. Spin move, pursuits. Aaron Rodgers thinks he's safe. He's not safe and has to throw the ball away. Potentially could have been a touchdown saving play there. You got Baron Browning on the right-hand side on this play. Spin move and forces him to make a really quick throw. Now, granted, you can see this again on this angle. Doesn't really get back there, but, he is making a big impact every single play that I've seen him so far. Now, you will see another one. This angle here, you don't really see him, but you do, you don't see him on this shot, but he will be coming. There he is right there, right? Another spin move. That's his forte, I guess. I really do like the spin move and what he's doing, and he's looking really, really good at it. Now, this is one of my favorite plays here. All right, look at this. Now, he's not the one who made a sack, but don't tell me that he did not make an impact on this play. You will see a better angle once it's, here it goes, better angle right here. So you'll see the arrow on the right-hand side of the line. Spin move, Aaron Rodgers panics, and there's Xavier Thomas cleaning it up, and there's Kazir White getting the fumble. All right, now you see him on the left-hand side of the line right here, and this is the play where Aaron Rodgers needed to get extra help because he saw Baron Browning on the left-hand side. You will see an angle right here. Watch, you don't see him quite yet, but Aaron Rodgers makes an adjustment, gets another person to help out on that side, and there it is, Baron Browning. There he is, and boom, sack. So as you can tell here, there wasn't a explosive debut. And when I mean explosive, I mean 2 sacks, 3 sacks, 1 sack, 1.5 sacks, right? The most important thing that we've seen here from Baron Browning is the attributes that he brings in as a linebacker player for this Arizona Cardinals rotational defensive line. And honestly, I think we really added a very good piece for a 6th round pick. Now, granted, he's only signed up for 1 year, so one of those things where we gave up a 6th round pick to take a chance, and I think this chance actually worked out for the Cardinals. Looking back here on the highlights, or just those specific plays that we addressed here on the highlight reel, Baron Browning has a very nasty spin move that kind of reminds me a little bit of Dwight Freeney. Now, I'm not going to get that crazy, but this definitely has an opportunity for the Arizona Cardinals to potentially have a very good player here in the edge rushing core. Now, please keep in mind that our defensive line is based on a rotation. In this last week, in week 10, he only played a total of 18 snaps, which equated to 31% of the snaps, where you have players like Zaven Collins with 62%, Jesse Luketa with 41%, Xavier Thomas with 29%, and Victor Dimukeje with 33% of the snaps. So, with Baron Browning starting his very first career game with the Arizona Cardinals, this is actually not bad, being the fact that we've seen him actually this much. This is actually a lot more than I thought we were going to see him. I thought we were going to see him somewhere around the realm of 20 to 25%. But being the fact that we've seen him for 31% of the snaps is definitely very good in the right direction, because it gives him a little bit more comfortability in this Arizona Cardinals defense. But going back to what we've seen, the nasty spin move, the pursuit, right? He was making big, impactful plays. He wasn't showing up in the stat sheet, right? Sometimes a lot of people kind of just look at the stat sheet and says, okay, he hasn't done anything. There were several plays that we highlighted here, specifically in the play where Xavier Thomas ended up getting that sack fumble. He made a big impact in that specific play. Now, there was another play that kind of rings in my mind right now where Aaron Rodgers had to bring in another blocker because he feared the fact that Baron Browning was getting back there so darn quick that he needed to get more help on that side of the line. So definitely a very good impactful player here for the Arizona Cardinals defensive line. And this is only just the start and only just the beginning here for Baron Browning. Obviously, we're all going to be backing this young man up, and we're hoping he could be that next guy for the Arizona Cardinals. And so far, it's looking very good. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts here on newly acquired linebacker Baron Browning? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cardinals.